Arrivals to Armenia topped 19,000 today, as thousands of people displaced from their homes in Nagorno-Karabakh after Azerbaijan strikes last week continued to flood into the country. Most of them have traveled in their own vehicles, many with their belongings strapped to the roofs of their cars. The mass exodus comes even as the authorities in Stepanakert have repeatedly urged people to temporarily refrain from traveling to Armenia, citing the need to first evacuate people in need of urgent medical care. Considering the need for emergency medical evacuations, for the time being we urge you not to travel to Armenia in your own vehicles, Nagorno-Karabakh's info center said this afternoon. Nevertheless, videos posted to social media showed thousands of vehicles stretching for tens of kilometers heading from Nagorno-Karabakh to Armenia. Freelance reporter Marut Vanyan said today it took him about 20 hours to reach the southern Armenian town of Goris from Stepanakert, Nagorno-Karabakh's capital. Without traffic, the drive usually does not take more than 2 hours. All new arrivals who do not have relatives in Armenia with whom they can stay will be provided with temporary housing free of charge, according to the government. Robert Ghukasyan, the governor of the Syunik region where Goris is located, told CivilNet over the weekend his administration is ready to provide housing to about 10,000 displaced people. Azerbaijan launched strikes across Nagorno-Karabakh last Tuesday, marking the worst outbreak of hostilities in the region since the 2020 war. The Nagorno-Karabakh government agreed to a Russian-brokered ceasefire that in effect amounted to a surrender after just 24 hours. More than 200 people in Nagorno-Karabakh were killed and 400 wounded, according to the latest official figures. Those numbers include both civilian and military casualties and are likely to rise further. Tens of thousands of civilians have been internally displaced within Nagorno-Karabakh due to the fighting. Azerbaijan struck the region after subjecting it to a more than 9-month blockade that had pushed Nagorno-Karabakh's roughly 120,000 Armenians to the brink of famine and prompted warnings of genocide from the former chief prosecutor at the International Criminal Court. In other news from Nagorno-Karabakh, the region was rocked last night by a powerful explosion at a fuel depot outside of Stepanakert where hundreds of people had gathered to get fuel for their cars in preparation to flee to Armenia. While exact numbers are difficult to come by, it is understood the explosion killed dozens of people and left hundreds more injured, many with severe burn wounds. Doctors in Stepanakert told freelance reporter Siranush Sargsyan they do not have the proper equipment or medications to treat the wounded. Nagorno-Karabakh's medical capacities are not enough to save the people's lives, the region's human rights defender Geram Stepanyan confirmed. The Armenian government sent a rescue helicopter to Stepanakert today to move 7 people injured in the blast to Yerevan for urgent treatment, but it is believed many more people are in immediate need of medical evacuations. You can also check out the latest dispatch from Hayk Ghazaryan, one of CivilNet's 3 reporters still in Nagorno-Karabakh. Here's some of what Hayk had to say.
Ասել Ստեփանակերտում պատկերի տխուր է ոչինչ չասել, հերթեր են, խցանումներ, հերթեր բենզավոզակայաններում, հերթեր գրավատներում։ Լսել եմ գնում հանձնարարություն ունեմ, մերոնց հանձնարարությունն է 20 լիտր բենզին ստանալ, կասկածում եմ։ Հերթերը իմը չի, միշտ պարտվում են հերթերում, գալիս են վրայով անցնում են։
You can find Hayk's full report up now on CivilNet.am. Since 2020, we have been the only outside news organization with a field office in Stepanakert providing real-time on-the-ground coverage from Nagorno-Karabakh. Please follow us for the latest updates.